I always say mom makeup, but you don't need to be a mom to do this makeup. Take my earrings out, put them back in after. So if you haven't visited my channel yet, my name is Jen Ford. I help moms find beauty, balance, and flow in all areas of their life. And what I'm focusing on today is a quick mom makeup routine, just a simple natural look with a bit of a summer glow. I started with Self Tanner. I have the link for it below. And I'm going to go in with this primer. This primer goes on like velvet. I'm serious. Like velvet. It's beautiful. So you just need a tiny bit. Like, I need to be careful because it's really easy to put on too much. So just a little, whoop, there I am, little glorp. Like not even a pea size. And I just kind of, I used to think primer was so overrated, but yeah, it makes a huge difference, especially with mature skin. It doesn't really, I wouldn't say it like fills in, like clogs our pores and fine lines, but it helps smooth them, create kind of a base, like just like if you prime a wall when you're painting or prime a canvas, you're priming your canvas, right? And it feels beautiful. Like I was really worried it was going to feel like, when I started using primers, that it was going to feel like something heavier on my face, something more than I wanted there, but I hardly noticed it at all. In fact, it makes my coverage feel lighter. And I'll let that sit for usually a minute or two, but for respect of your time, I'm gonna hustle along. I don't need my makeup to stay on all day. I'm doing it at like, it's 5:30 here. So it just needs to last me a few hours. Normally, if you want your makeup to stay longer, giving it that 2 minutes for your primer to set will help it like stay put a little longer. We're gonna go in with the CC cream, which if you're watching when I'm filming this, I'm doing a live, I'll post it as well. It's on a BOGO right now. So these go on sale sometimes. They're on sale right now. They're 25 Canadian, I think 19 USD. So yeah, just check the link out below. Whoops, well I slop a little bit on my desk. Oh, always a mess. So I just use about that much, and I'm using medium right now with the Self Tanner, and actually being outside a little more. I'm trying not to let the sun hit my face as much because I'm getting older, but I do like having that tanned look, so I think it's a nice little happy medium between the Self Tanner that we have. I'll show you guys a demo on that maybe tomorrow. It goes on beautifully. Like, watch that spot, it's gonna go away. I should have did half my face first so you guys could see the difference in the coverage. I have a short floating around. It's on my in my playlist. I need to line this up. I have a mirror here. It should be right behind. But yeah, just smooth that out. I like using the Kabuki. A beauty blender works fine. Your fingers work fine too. But the Kabuki and I, we're pretty good buds these days. Okay, I'm gonna use this lip tint, and it's really nice. It goes on like a light pink, and you can layer it to get brighter color. Now I want a nice, fun summer vibe going, but I'm not finished here. I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to go in with a tinted lip plumper right afterwards. This one is a limited time color called Brownista. I love it. My other favorite is called Lover, and it's a slightly pinker, nuder shade similar to this, but I like it's a nice natural color. It's not too kapow wow. But while we're letting our CC cream set, I will smoosh a bit of this on. I always get it everywhere when I'm smooshing my lips together. Alright, so that'll, in about 10 minutes, this will make a bit of a difference. It'll help lift my upper lip especially, which is what I'm most self-conscious about. Like, super self-conscious about my teeth. I can't wait to get Invisalign and fix those. But also just my non-existent top lip. As I'm aging, my collagen and elasticity is disappearing along with my top lip. It's taking it with it. So, yeah. I've done the Botox thing once, and I'm definitely going to do it again. It is nearly painless. It's just a little pinch, and it makes a huge difference. And it was like, I think it cost me $60 for my top lip. Yeah, Okay, anyway, we're gonna go in with my favorite contour stick was discontinued, and I was so sad. This is the old one, and this is the new one. Now this is a little bit, the colors are a bit different, but I'm actually way more impressed with this one. At first I thought, well, it goes on so dry, but it stays put. I find I get this one to stay longer. Like the other one I didn't have any problems with, but I didn't really notice the difference on how much better this one stayed and goes on. So I just let that chill on my face for a minute and let it warm up. And then I'll do a little, I'm just going to turn to my mirror here, just a little like, see that little V shape down on my neck there. And I take my earrings out because of this part. Just a little, draw a little beard on, right? And then a little glorp on the top of my forehead there. I'll take my kabuki brush and just kind of blend it up into my hairline. There we go. And then just kind of like dapple and smoosh is my technical terms. You see, that just adds some depth to my face there. Like already that makes a huge difference. And it was a super simple step. I don't need a lot of talent or technique for this other than draw it on your face and dapple and smoosh. There you go. See? And then you want to remember to blend this in. I remember I did this once and I got a phone call, and then Greg called me. He needed something upstairs. He's like hollered down from upstairs for me to go help him out with something. So to blend the, and yeah, I went up and I didn't blend this, but then I got in the car and luckily I saw it in the rear view mirror and I didn't like go to the store like this. But for the jawline, I just go up and down a few times. Kind of pull it behind my ear a bit just to blend it in, and then I go down like that. And see, it's not a great deal of talent. I'm not a fabulous makeup artist. I am a mom of 3 who just wants to get it done, right? Speaking of mom of 3, the baby is unimpressed with Auntie right now. She's upstairs hanging out with her. Then I'll go in with Joy. So we have 2 shades of the contour, and then we have Schmize and Wink. Am I saying that right? Schmize. It's such a strange name for me. But Schmize is the color I go with. If you want something a little cooler tones, you'd go with Wink. Joy is my favorite so far of the blushes, but there are some other really beautiful colors that you can try. That is one Mad Baby. I know she's fine. She's just upset that Auntie's not packing her around everywhere. And again, just dapple and smoosh, right? There you go. All right. One thing that I didn't do this time that I think I'm going to go back and do is contouring my nose. I've broken my nose a couple times, and yeah, I definitely something I'm self-conscious about, and I like to go in and work with that when I can. I'm going to use a smaller brush. No, kabuki it is. I'll just see, now I'm taking this out of Simple Mom Face and messing with a little more than I should be bothering with. All right. So got that done. What are we doing next? We're going to do a little bit of concealer and then finish off with some mascara. So for concealer, I often see younger influencers doing this big V under their eye, and if you notice, I got the bags. I don't sleep, like maybe 2 hours at a time is what my kids let me do. I don't want to go over that too much, otherwise I'm going to accentuate it. I'm just going to do a little dotty line there and a little smooshy whoosh in the inner eye there. And then I'm going to take my ring finger and just pat it and blend it in, just a little gently and carefully. I can go under my eye a little bit, but really like I'm trying to create like a little bit of a lift and more of an awake look for my underslept mom face, right? And that lift here. So you see it's already creating a little bit more of an awake face for me. I think I might have to tone up on my concealer. This might be too light for me now. Being actually outside and using the self-tanner. This is my winter concealer color, but it might be a little bit too light now. Okay. There you go. See, that just wakes me up a bit. You can just kind of blend in there a little bit with the kabuki. All right. Get a little bit of cough while I put these earrings back in. I always feel naked without my earrings. If there's one thing that well, there's more than one thing. I need mascara, lip gloss, and earrings at the very least. And the CC cream is a pretty important one to me these days as well. So I'm going to use a primer. This is a primer loaded with Capixyl. You don't need it for mascara, but it helps kind of just build some more volume, length, and then keep your lashes growing strong and healthy. I really suck at doing mascara in the camera, so I'm going to do it in my mirror onto the side here. Hopefully you guys, I think you can see pretty well what I'm doing. Oh, that baby's just breaking my heart. And then I'm going to use Sealed. It's our waterproof mascara. The kids want to go, they've been playing with water on the trampoline a lot, so. And I'm finding with the pollen in the air, my eyes are watering way more than usual. But for waterproof mascaras can usually be pretty hard on your lashes, and I'm finding this one isn't affecting my lashes the same as others that I've tried. I've fallen asleep with waterproof mascara on and woken up with broken off lashes. Like, yeah, generally was not a fan of it, but I'm really impressed with this one. And I'm really impressed with how well it is. It stays on, but it doesn't damage. All right. So you see the difference there already? And usually I wouldn't bother with the bottom, but just to show you how easy it is. Oop. And there, just on the outer lashes, again, just to kind of wake it up. Great, I'm going to do the other eye, and then we are done like Dana. I wonder if I can edit after this and just fast forward through this part for you guys. This primer I wasn't sure about when we first launched it. I thought, well, that's just another step. Is it really going to be worth it? And it totally, totally is. And I've gotten something on my face here. Yeah, I don't think I can live with the primer now. Although I do, one of my favorite mascaras, the Limitless, I find, I still love it just fine on its own. It does get a little bit more of a pow effect with the primer, but oh my goodness, one of my lashes is coming out. There we go. All right. So there we go. I'm safe from the kids throwing water around for the rest of the evening and from my watery-eyed pollen. That took me, well, with all the jibber jabber, it took me about 12 minutes, but yeah, usually it takes me under 10 minutes with all those extra steps, even doing my nose and such. It really only takes like, yeah, maybe 10 minutes max. Yeah, so if you'd like to give any of those a try, the link's below. I can help color match you with the CC cream, so just drop me a message. I have a really quick and easy way to do that to make sure you get the color that's going to suit you best. And I'm off to go play with my kiddos and have some fun for the rest of the evening. Lots of love. Bye.